It's gonna be the basic training do's and don'ts, bro. If you do this, life's gonna be easier, bro. It's gonna be not easy, but it's gonna be easier, bro, because it's gonna suck regardless. If you don't know me, Global Carter. I've been in the Army for a few years. Basic training was a few years ago, but I still remember what to do. So the first don't is don't complain. I know that's easier said than done, but it doesn't help anything. Like the complaining is not gonna make anything much easier. You still gonna have to do the stuff regardless. And like the complaining like actually makes stuff worse. Can make stuff worse. Basically, yeah, like if y'all gotta do something, even if it's like extra, just do it, or just go through it. Just push through it. Definitely don't let the drill sergeants hear you complaining, bro, because you are cooked, bro. Well, actually, y'all are gonna be cooked. You and your whole platoon will be cooked. So don't complain. Like it's not gonna help nothing out. Just push through, All right. So the second don't is don't talk back / argue with the drill sergeant. I got a whole video pretty much explaining that and like what happens if you actually do that. Basically, that just makes things worse for everybody, and it makes it like terrible for yourself. But this should be like common sense, bro. Unless it's like something immoral or like crazy, like the drill sergeant told you to do, like they got final say. So you might as well like just forget it with arguing with them. It's not gonna go nowhere. It's gonna be pointless, man. It's gonna make things way worse, and it might make you stay longer there. I explained that in the other video. There's no arguing anyway, but don't even try it, right? Pretty much. Right, the next don't have a battle boot. So this wasn't even possible in my basic because I went to Fort Benning and they don't do mixed genders with that. So Fort Benning, it was like strictly males there. But I know at the other ones, if you're anywhere else but Fort Benning, I know that they like do like mixed training or whatever with female and male recruits. Some people like to, try to have a battle boot, and basically it's don't do it, bro, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna last, buddy. Because like just think about like there's basic, and then whoever it is, they're gonna go somewhere else different, possibly for AIT, and then from there, even if y'all do get the same AIT, they're gonna go somewhere different for their actual duty station. Most likely, it's a very rare chance that y'all get the same, like if y'all got the same MOS, same AIT, and then same duty station. It's very, very low chance. But even if it does, even if y'all do, it's a low chance of that working anyway. And you're not supposed to. So if you want to just eliminate all stress, just don't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that wasn't really a thing at my base because it was all dudes up in there. Don't expect it to be easy, right? So a lot of people, like myself, did like a lot of research prior to going over there, like to see like what we're gonna be doing and stuff like that, so we can like pretty much get rid of any surprises. All right, and it's one thing to like read about it, and then it's one thing to actually do it. So I was like reading up about stuff about like red phase, which is the first phase of basic training. I was reading up stuff about that, like how it's supposed to be like the most difficult, like how the drill sergeants are like yelling the most or whatever. The shark attack was part of that. Or basically you read it and you're like, okay, yeah, I can do this. But then when you're actually doing it, it's a whole nother story. Like when you're actually in red phase and you're getting smoked for every little thing you do, and it's like not fun and it's like trash. You're like, I was reading this, I was like, okay, I can get through those little 3 weeks easy. And then you're there and it's a lot worse than you envision. And then like even like the gas chamber, that's another thing. I read up, I studied on it, I know exactly how it was gonna go. And then when it actually got time to do it, I didn't account for the fact that I was sick already. And then I was like, you're gonna be tired, and then you're gonna be getting smoked. And then when you actually go through the gas chamber, when you actually take off the thing and you start like start inhaling all the stuff, it feels way worse than what I imagined. So I knew it was gonna suck, but it felt way worse actually, like, you know what I'm saying, having all that CS gas, bro. So it's just one thing. It's like when you study too much, like you start getting too overconfident because you know exactly what's gonna happen. But it's like until you're actually doing it, it's a different story. So don't expect it to be too easy. Honestly, just get rid of a lot of expectations that you got it for it, especially because like it's always changing low key. So no one cycle is gonna be like the next cycle. So kind of go in there with an open mind. Don't have too many like expectations of exactly how it's gonna go, because when it doesn't go exactly how you want, then you're gonna be looking crazy and disappointed. All right, now do stay mentally tough. That means pretty much get used to yelling, get used to things not going your way. Get used to it just being like overall like suck. Like it's gonna suck. Just get used to it, bro. And like the quicker you get used to it, the easier you can get through it. Because if you expecting it to be like some chill summer camp, like you went to the wrong place, bro. You gotta stay mentally tough. Like just all the stuff that's gonna come your way. And by y'all, I mean like y'all platoon. Like all the stuff that's gonna come your way, just be like, oh, it's just another obstacle, man. So yeah, just stay mentally tough, because nobody gonna care. Anyway, you're at basic. It's supposed to suck, man. Like drill sergeants especially not gonna care unless it's life, limb, or eyesight or something like that. They don't care, man. So yeah, no complaining. Just stay mentally tough. Just expect it to suck. I do maintain discipline, bro. Believe it or not, you can be late in basic training, right? So like you can, maybe not at the beginning, but like later on when y'all are like expected to like do stuff, like they still gonna wake you up, but like when y'all expected like go down there at a certain time or whatever, you can actually be like late. And if you're late, it's not just gonna mess it up for you. Like you gonna get smoked, and your whole platoon gonna get smoked, man. Or anybody else that's basically near you or next to you, they gonna get smoked, bro. So yeah, make sure you maintain the discipline throughout the whole thing. Like, you know, some people had a high discipline when they first start, and then as it goes on, they get like a little low. Just maintain discipline, bro. You can also look sloppy in basic training, bro. Everybody's not gonna look exactly like a soldier, because you're not technically soldiers yet, but you can still look sloppy in uniform, bro. You can have like your aim tape hanging off and everything. You can just look like scraggly or whatever. So yeah, try your best not to look like that. And being sloppy like that is only gonna make things worse for yourself and your platoon. So like if you've seen Full Metal Jacket, like you might want to avoid like messing stuff up for your platoon, but if you know what I'm saying. Just another do. It's one really important. A lot of people gloss over this. Do study. A lot of basic training is in the classroom, so make sure you like study and you like read and you understand like all of that stuff that they teaching you, especially because a lot of that stuff that they teaching you is for your own like safety with the later parts of training, bro. So they like teach you something, and then you'll go out there and do the training, and that's what you need to be like. That's when you need to like remember what they were teaching you, right? So yeah. Also, you're gonna get quizzed on it later on, and you have to pass that, or you don't want to fail that, pretty much. So it'd be easier just to study. You got time, low key, you got time to study. Do make friends, bro, because you can be living, eating, training, and sleeping with all these people for the next few months anyway, like whether you like it or not. You don't got a choice. So you might as well get cool with them, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are together to get through the stuff y'all gotta get through, bro. So also like some of the funniest and like coolest people I've met have been from basic training. I still talk with a lot of them today. It'd be much easier to get through it with people, bro, instead of trying to do it alone. You can have some people to like talk and laugh about whatever that happened. And then the last do, and it's probably like one of the most important, is do believe in yourself, bro. Believing is half the battle, bro. There's so many times in like basic training they told us we're gonna do something, or that they're like prepping us to do something, and I was like, I heard it, I was like, there's no way we're gonna do this, bro. And then we did it. So that's what most of basic training is about. For example, the first ruck march or the first FTX, and then you have like 3 or 4 FTXs or something, and they have like ruck marchers with them. The first ruck march of it, at the end of it, I don't remember exactly how many miles it was, but at the end of it, we were all struggling, but like we barely just made it through to the end of the line, bro. And then they told us like the last FTX we're gonna do before we graduate, it's gonna be like way more miles. Like the first one was like a third of what we had to do at the end of basic training. So we heard that, it's like, bro, we just barely made it through this, and we got to do way more, man. Like how? But then we like literally trained every day, and they built us up, man, trained us up. And the last one, and I did hurt, though. I ain't gonna lie, I did hurt, but we were able to do it, bro. That's like the main point. Like I was saying, like that's the main thing about basic training. It's like you end up seeing or hearing about something you got to do, and then you just do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't like, it's basically like it's no failing, bro. If you like believe that you can do it, bro, you're gonna do it, bro. And then yeah, like once you do it, you like, dang, like now, like what else in life are you thinking that you can't do, bro? But you actually can. That's like the main part of it. But basically, yeah, that's just a couple of do's and don'ts. I know they're very similar to that other one that I made with like the pointers to help you out, but pretty much it, bro. Holla at you, bro.